Alright, today's lesson is on how to truly love yourself. And this video isn't gonna be like affirmations and like things you say to yourself. This is gonna be something different that I believe in. I don't know that much about affirmations, but it's not gonna be that type of video. So, to understand how to truly love yourself, then you have to understand like why we like somewhat hate ourselves or love ourselves. And when you think about it, it is like your you think about your past self often. It could be your present technically, but like if it's more likely that it is your past self that you're thinking about when you're thinking about if you like love or hate yourself. So yeah, and like when you do the habits where you basically know already that they aren't good for you, like maybe eating junk food and I don't know, skipping the gym, like those habits are not very good for you, and you know then after you have like done these habits that we can also call instant gratification, like feeling the gratification, like the happiness right now instead of delayed gratification, like getting it later. And then like when you after you've done some of this instant gratification, then and when you become your then you become your future self, and then you like yeah you just you just kind of don't like yourself as much because you took like the happiness from your future self, which you became, and like then you have like all the problems of I don't know, maybe if you stayed up late and you the sleep deprived, and if you ate the junk food maybe you gain a little bit more weight or fat. So like what I'm trying to say is that doing like these bad habits, which you probably know which one I'm talking about to you, but like if you do those habits a lot, and you know you get happiness, I guess I can say, from them, which you do in the moment, but then you get more unhappy after you done them, and you know then after some time after like indulging doing this instant gratification, then you feel like disappointed and angry at yourself, or more specifically at your younger self, for doing these things and make yourself your present or like future self, which you became more worse, I guess you could say. And that's why I believe that you kind of hate yourself maybe or don't dislike yourself. But if you turn this around and you go to the gym and you sleep right and eat right and do all these good things, which I'm trying to do as well, because I'm not perfect, of course. So like I still do the instant gratification a bit, and yeah, I feel worse because of that. And to do the delayed gratification, doing these good habits, then you'll feel amazing. Maybe you will feel a bit worse once you like well while you're doing those habits, like maybe studying, going to the gym, like training. You feel worse, maybe just in the moment when you're doing these habits, but after you have done the habit, then you feel amazing. Feel maybe tired if you trained, of course, for example, but like you feel better after you've done the delayed gratification, like delaying your happiness. So that's how to love yourself, truly love yourself, is to do a lot of delayed gratification, which I could say to be like, for example, creating something important to you. So maybe like I'm doing right now, like recording this video, or maybe learning, reading, exercise, meditation, gratitude, all of these things that you know are good for you, like talking to your friend, family, going for a walk, playing with your dog or cat, maybe. I don't know. You just know there are a lot of good things that you can do in your life, you know. And once you, well, when you do those things, like after you feel happy, not not really because your personal self, but you feel happy for your like older self, you know. William yesterday, he, let's say for example, if he went to the gym, then today I will feel better because I'm stronger, you know. So I don't really feel happy for myself, but for my younger self, you know. And you know, I learned this a concept of this delayed gratification, and like, and how you will love yourself again, like self love, from this YouTuber called Hamza, the self improvement YouTuber called Hamza. And you know, you can check out his old videos if you like to learn more about this topic. And those videos were really great for me to learn. And you know, to do more of this delayed gratification, like having a, maybe having a timetable. This was not even part of the script, but I just remembered now that, you know, maybe having a timetable, you know, where you put like when you have in school, if you, you know, when you went to school, or if you're still in school, like those where we, the teacher would say what we would do at each time. Those timetables, you know, used at this time we do math, and at this time we do like English class or Swedish for me, from because I'm from Sweden. So like, yeah, used to having your own timetable and following it is like with, and have like a lot of delayed gratification in it is one way to do it, and like one way that I try to do it. But then another way is to like try to cut out and not do the delayed gratification. Maybe put it the delayed gratification where you can't see it really easily, and then if you can't see it, then it's, you think about it less and think about it less, then you do it less, you know. So maybe do that. There are some, those are like the two tips I can think of right now that, you know, could help you to do more of the delayed gratification, which after you watch this video you will believe that it's better for you, you know. You know, you can do instant gratification like sometimes, I guess, but it shouldn't be all the time, you know, because then you're taking a lot of happiness from tomorrow and having it today instead, and you have a lot more problems tomorrow, and then you start to hate yourself. Like when you become the future, when you become tomorrow, and then you start to hate yourself a little bit because, yeah, you made it you just made it worse for your younger self. Just made it a little bit worse for you, your life. So if you enjoyed this video and you felt like you learned something, then you should subscribe and like this video. Bye.